Hello and welcome to Dandelion Wishes. My name's Jane. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm just going to show you how to make some cards today. And I will be using a stamp set from the mini catalogue, which is available to order from until the end of June, I believe. I'm just double checking that. Yeah, the 30th of June. And I'm going to be using this one, which is Baby Pool Toys. Now, it can be used for baby cards or even birthday cards. So here we are with the stamp set here. And I've made a couple of cards already. I'll just show you the ones I have made, if I can find them. I appear to have put them in a safe place. And where is that safe place? Aha, here we go. So we've got this one. We've got For the Little One Who Tugs on Our Heartstrings. And this kind of card is a double Z fold card, which I have cased from Loven Stamps. So as you can see, when it's closed, it looks really cute. And then it opens up and there's a little space here for you to write a message if you want. And it folds nice and flat so you can write in your message there. And then there we are. So I've done one in sort of, I think this one is in Balmy Blue. And I've done a sort of girly version with some gingham. And I have also done a yellow one, which is Daffodil Delight. So I'm going to show you how to make these, and I'm going to use some Pool Party. So if you excuse the squeaking of my chair, every time I move it tends to squeak. So for the card base, we need a piece that is 8.5 inches by 4 1/4 inches. So there we are, 8.5. Oops, what have I done there to my paper trimmer? So we've got the 8.5 to 4 1/4. So that is going to be the main card base. And then we need another piece that is 8.5 by 1 inch. So let's see. 8, that's not quite long enough. So here's our 8.5 piece. And it just needs to be by 1 inch. And that's just the bit that's going to go on the front of the card. So now what we need to do is score these pieces to make the folds. So we're going to score them at 2 1/8. Right, let me make sure I've got my scoring tool up there and not the cutting tool. 2 1/8, and also at 4 1/4. So 4 1/4. There we are. And then what we're going to do is fold this. Wait until I find my bone folder. Give that a good, make sure it's got a good crease. And then we are going to fold the other piece back. There we are. So that's the front part of the card. Let me just move some of these things out of the way. Just taking up space now. Right, so now I need to do the strip for the front at 2 1/8. and 4 1/4. Right, I think we're done with this, so let me move that out the way. Oh, squeaky seat again. So this one is going to be folded in the other direction, so we're going to have the longer bit coming across here, so we want to fold that back this way and have that there. So just as it's called, a double Z fold, so we've got one Z here and we've got another Z here. So what we'll be doing is sticking this piece on here. Now, just to save some time, I have already cut some mats out. Where are we? Right, which ones will I go? I think we'll go with this one. So we're just gonna, so these mats I've used the Subtles Designer Series paper, and it is Pool Party. So I've got 2 of these that are cut 2 inches by 4 inches, and then I've got a piece of basic white that is also 2 inches by 4 inches, and that's going to go on the inside just to write on. So I'm just going to stick these down. On here, and it doesn't really matter what way around you do them because of the way the pattern is. Oops. That's one adhered to there, and then this one's gonna go nice. Now we can adhere the white piece. So you can't see that white piece when it's closed. Now what I'm going to do is take the stamp set and stamp just a little sentiment on it. I think we'll go for the little one who tugs on our heartstrings. That's quite a nice one. Now these are the cling stamps, so I'll just pop that on a block and just ink it up. There we are, for the little one who tugs on our heartstrings. I'll just give this a bit of a clean. Excuse the state of my chamois. It is absolutely, it's washed, so it is clean, it's just a bit stained. And lid on that, because we don't want any fingers ending up in the black ink. Right, so next thing I want to do is adhere this onto here. Now, what have I done with this bit? It seems a little bit long. What I'll just do is that's better. So just get some glue on that. and I think about there should do it. Just hold that down nice and firm. Oh no, what's that stuck on the back? Little bits of glue everywhere by the looks of things. Right, so while that's just sticking down, I've actually stamped out some of the images already. So I've stamped some out, and then I have cut some out as well, just to save me having to mess around with cutting them. So I think what we'll have on this card is, I think we'll start with an elephant, then a giraffe, then a lion, and then maybe another elephant. So what I'm going to use is, actually I might have to cut myself out. Another elephant just in case. Now I've just been lopping off their tails. Whoops. And I've been lopping off the giraffe's horns as well. I'm not the best at fussy cutting. I much prefer to have a die that matches, but we're out of luck here, so I'm just having to make do with what I've got. Just realised I've not even been on camera while I've been cutting. Sorry about that. Whoops, that wheel's had a bit of damage done to it now. There we are, that'll have to do. Right, let me just scrape all these little scraps into the bin. And again, my squeaky seat is at it. So what I'm just going to use is some of Stampin' Up's alcohol markers. So we've got, the Stampin' Blends tend to come in 2 shades. So you'll get a light, so I'm going to use Smoky Slate, and you get a light Smoky Slate and a dark Smoky Slate. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to use some Daffodil Delight. So I've got a light Daffodil Delight and a dark Daffodil Delight. Let's see, what about some Mango Melody, some bronze, and what colour shall we have for the base of the pool toy? I think we might go for dark balmy blue, and I'll just take the colour lift. So let's have a quick wee colour in. So where's my light Smoky Slate? There we are. So these are really nice pens, and you don't have to be too precious with your colouring either, because they're quite forgiving. And with having the 2 colours, you can add some light and shade if that's what you want to do. I'm just going to colour these as basically as I can. That looks like a leg. I think I'll have the wheels the same colour. What we're going to have different is the little base. Oh, I prefer the harder, the pointy bit. There we are. So we've got an elephant, but I think we need 2 elephants. Let's see. Let's get the wheels coloured in again. And, oops, opening the wrong end. Right, so we've got 2 elephants. We will need a lion. Let's see if we got some dark. I think we'll use my light Daffodil Delight for the face. Oh, these little legs here are so tiny. You can barely see them. And let's just get randomly colouring in this mane. Right, let's see, what other colour have I got? Dark Mango Melody. Just add a little bit extra colour to the mane. And perhaps some bronze. Oh, where's that? Other end. And we've still got the wheels. I have to say, colouring in is not something I do very often, but these little guys are really quite easy to colour in. Just think they're so cute. So we've got a lion, 2 elephants now. Is this my dark Daffodil Delight? Actually, I might go with the bronze first. This one's just got all these little fiddly giraffe prints on it. Right, now let's go back to the dark Daffodil Delight. There we are, so that just leaves the wheels again, and the base of the toy. Right, I think we are good to go with these. So just like I have done with this one, I'm just going to use some wet glue and I'm going to just stick them on in a sort of chain idea. So I'm going to go with the elephant first. I'll just get some wet glue on there. Sorry if this camera's bumping around. Alright, let's see. So we've got our first one on. And then next, I think what I'm going to do is trim this so it doesn't look like there's a handle on each piece. Because I think that just makes it look a bit odd. Because you wouldn't expect to see a handle on each piece. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So glue on that one. I'll just see if I can slip that under there. Oops. And then we've got a little lion. So to fit him on, I'm going to need to snip that about there. Alright, so a bit of glue for that one. And I think we'll just put another elephant in here because I think it'll look quite nice when it's open, just to have that one there. And there we are. A nice cute little new baby card, and you can write whatever you like on the inside, or you could even just adhere a piece of white to the back. But yeah, so now we've got a bit of a collection of them. So as you can see, it didn't take too long at all to make those cards. If you keep an eye out on my page, I'll be sharing on my Facebook page, Dandelion Wishes. I'll be sharing some other makes that I have done with this stamp set. And if you're interested in purchasing this stamp set, drop me a little message and I can sort that out for you. Anyway, I hope you'll continue to enjoy my videos. Thanks.